Hey guys, so yeah, we had a pretty good pull day. Come on. Yeah, we had a pretty good back and biceps day. Yeah, I did calves and biceps at the beginning, and I didn't show them just because the gym was really crowded, but yeah, we did standing calf raises, and then incline dumbbell bicep curls, and then cable hammer curls. But I kind of did them at like a like almost like my torso, instead of being straight up against the cable, it was like leaned back slightly, so that way the cable moved like in the path of my hand, or in the path of my torso at least. So lately I've been finding that actually hits like the outer part of my bicep, the outer part of my forearm, all of the brachial muscles, I think is how you'd call them. So I've been really liking doing hammer curls that way. So, and then yeah, back honestly, back and biceps, I've basically been trying to go back to just like basic movements. For biceps and my back, for the past probably like 3 years or so, I've been trying all different kinds of exercises and variations, and to be honest, I've kind of just decided to go back to like just ones that work. I don't know, I'm not really trying to complicate it, if that makes sense. This has kind of been a trend that I've been really trying to take with all of my workouts, body parts and stuff, is just sticking with exercises that work, honestly, and then just, doing like 2 to 3 exercises a workout, and then just doing, usually I've been settling about like 3 sets, but sometimes it's 4 sets. So like 2 to 3 exercises, 3 to 4 sets. And I mean, I've been going back to just, for back, it's a vertical pull and then a row, and then kind of like a squeezing movements for my lats, just because I feel like it's never a bad thing to hit a little bit more lats. But yeah, and then the order is kind of meh. The order's whatever. That's the order I'd like it to be in, but you never know with a gym how crowded it's going to be, so it's not the end of the world if the order gets switched around. And then biceps, yeah, basically like trying to do some kind of supinated curl, and then some kind of like neutral grip curl. I mean, that's basically it. That's the kind of training that I've been like really trying to do. And I don't know, just it's been working lately. Sometimes you need to go back to exercises that just work for you. They might suck for other people, and then for you they might be great. Like, case in point, like me and my best friend, when we train back, he hates the exercise that I did today, where I did a single arm hammer strength vertical pull, but with a supinated grip. You know, he hates that for his lats, but to me, that like really gets me a connection with my lats. For some people, it might be the same way. For other people, they might absolutely hate it, you know? So I don't know. That's the kind of lesson that I've been taking probably the last like 6 months or so. But yeah, I weighed myself this morning. We've been cruising and staying around like 190 pounds for the past like 3 or 4 weeks, which is pretty good. That's about exactly what I wanted. We're at around like 2,700 calories as a maintenance. So I really like kind of staying at this weight. The amount of food that I'm eating is comfortable. You know, it's not anything crazy. You know, I don't feel like I'm starving myself, but I also don't feel like I'm, you know, like really like eating a lot of food and just feeling kind of crappy at the end of the day. So that's always nice. But yeah, right now I'm gonna cook dinner, have a rice bowl. I might share a couple more thoughts whenever I sit down and have food, but yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I'm gonna cook dinner and then kind of chill out for a second, then probably get ready for bed soon. So what's up, guys? So this is what I decided to have for dinner. We've got half a cup of white rice dry, 8 ounces of ground turkey that is seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Oh, and then I did two tomato slices, and then just dice those up just to throw them in there, so that way there's just a different flavor than just, you know, ground turkey and rice. And then for the rice, what I did is just around a teaspoon of sesame oil, and then crisp up the rice, and then threw, you know, maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons of soy sauce on top of the rice to kind of give it like just kind of like a fried rice type of flavor. But yeah, that's dinner. But yeah, something else that kind of popped into my mind was that is what I'm trying to do for when I train my back is I'm trying to control my eccentrics, but I don't want to control them so long that I then lose the tension off of the muscle. Something that I've really tried to work on is, you know, controlling my eccentrics, I'd say within a range of like 3 to 5 seconds, you know, on any of the muscle groups. For something like legs, where I have longer femurs, so just for somebody that's my height and my size, there's going to be a lot more time under tension with that travel. Just because I have long femurs, there's just going to be more of a larger path to get me that like stretched position that I really want to do. But for something like back, you know, I have kind of short arms or shorter arms, and so, you know, those eccentrics are maybe like 3 seconds. So that's been something that I've been like trying to play around with, is like as I'm pulling, retracting my scapula, make sure I'm starting the movement with my back, fully contract, and then not hang out at the bottom, but rather ride that eccentric up to the top and feel that stretch. Pause for a moment, maybe not pausing for like 1 to 2 seconds like maybe I have been doing, but just riding that eccentric up, pausing for a split moment, taking the momentum completely out, and then going into the next rep. I think maybe I was focusing too much on the mechanical and not as much on like the blood going through my lats or my mid back, whatever the movement was. And so kind of making the eccentrics a smidge shorter, but still well under control, and then pausing just long enough to get rid of the momentum, and then going right into the next rep. And that's been helping too with getting like more consistent blood flow and then more consistent pumps whenever I do pull day, which has been really nice. But yeah, so yeah, that's today's video. But oh yeah, too, one of the other things that happened this last video, I got a subscriber to the channel, so that's pretty cool. So if you're watching this, thank you for subscribing to the one guy. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, that was pretty cool. So I just want to say thank you. And yeah, if anybody else, you know, if any of you guys like these videos, this is the style of my videos. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want. And yeah, and if any of you have any other ideas, just leave them in comments below, and I'll get to them if you guys have themes for videos or anything like that. But yeah, so that's today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.